Okay, everyone, welcome to today's math video. We are still in topic 3-7. This is just a little bit of a review. Everything that you see here is a list of things that we've discussed in topic 3. How can I add within 100 using a 100 chart, using an open number line? How can I break apart numbers into tens and ones to find their sum? How can I break apart addends and combine them in different ways to make numbers that are easy to add mentally? How can I use drawings and equations to solve one-step and two-step problems? And how can I use pictures, numbers, and words to show my thinking is correct? Okay, so you can have all of your tools in front of you, whatever you have, your 100 chart, blank paper for your number lines, your bar diagram. It's not going to be a good idea to use your counters, but if that helps you, bring it all out. So let's take a look at a problem we might be asked to solve on a test. Okay, let's say they ask us to solve something like this. 27 plus 14, is it the same as 30 plus 11? There are lots of ways we can do it. I'm just going to use the open number line. Okay, so I'm going to break my 14 down into 10 and 4. Now our number line at the top is going to start at 27. And we're going to jump 10, and that's going to make us land on 37. Now let's try to make a zero number. Well, 37 plus 3 is 40, and if we have one more left over, we'll just add that one space, and 40 plus 1 is, sure, 41, and that 3 plus 1 came from this here, from that 4. Okay. So 27 plus 14 is 41. Now let's look at the bottom. Our number line will start with 30 because we're doing 30 plus 11. 11 is actually a 10 and a 1. So let's jump 10 and that'll take us to 40. And we still have one more to do. So we'll do plus 1. And 40 plus 1, once again, is 41. So if they ask us, are 27 plus 14 and 30 plus 11 the same? We'll say yes. And if they ask us to explain why, we can say, well, I did it on two open number lines and I got the same answer. And that's it. Okay? All right, let's move on. So now I'm looking at the additional practice book, page 43. Okay? There's another explanation there at the top of how we can show our work and how we can explain it. Okay, now look at the bottom. It says solve the problem, use pictures, words, or equations to make a math argument. Show your work. That's it. So please don't just give me the answer here. Okay, show me how you did it or tell me which tool you used to figure it out. And this is page 44. Now, numbers 2, 3, and 4 are all connected to the story at the top. It says rubber bands. Juan wants to buy one small bag and one medium bag of rubber bands. Will that give him more rubber bands than a large bag? Well, and then it says explain. Look at this over here. This gives you a lot of information. Okay, it says number of rubber bands in a bag. It tells you how many are in a small, a medium, and a large. Now, if you look at number 2, where it says make sense, it says what information is given. Okay, just write that down. And what do you need to find? In other words, what's the question? Number 3, reasoning. It says Juan wants to use counters to solve the problem. Do you think Juan's tool choice is a good one? Why or why not? This is a yes or no question, and then just explain why you think it's good or not. And number 4, Explain. If one buys one small bag and one medium bag of rubber bands, will he have more rubber bands than a large bag has? Make a math argument. So all you need to do down here is show me an equation or a number line or whatever tool you have, but explain your answer. And that's it, boys and girls, just 4 questions. So your work for today is additional practice, pages 43 and 44, and then go to the Envisions website. Please complete the quick checks. Those are the most important ones. There are 7 of them. Many of you have finished most of them already. So there's one new one on there today. Finish the quick checks and the interactive practice buddies. And if you see anything else on there like additional practice or game, you can just ignore those. All right, boys and girls, I hope your math brains are working and you are ready to have a fantastic day. The end.